don't think it's a racist thing to say, oh, fuck.
They say there's no smoke without fire. And Matty Healy has certainly had his fair share of sparks in the media spotlight. But it was his unexpected romance with Taylor Swift that sent shockwaves through the music industry. Known for his rebellious nature and controversial statements, Healy had always managed to captivate audiences with his unpredictable antics. However, his relationship with Swift took controversy to a whole new level. Hey guys, we're back to give you all the juicy details and get you all caught up. So let's spill the tea and dive right in. While Swifties were still processing the breakup between Taylor and her longtime beau, Joe Alwyn, they were hit with a bombshell. Taylor had moved on with Matty Healy. Swifties, known for their fierce loyalty to Taylor Swift, voiced their concerns and unleashed a storm of backlash. Swifties are not holding back and flooding social media expressing their thoughts and opinions. They questioned the motives behind the new relationship, and many were quick to label Matty Healy as a bad influence. Accusations of wild parties, questionable behavior, and a history of controversial statements haunted Healy. So how legit, and are these rumors true? If you're asking what the whole uproar is about, let's go through the list of shocking controversies. Number 1. Kissing fans. Now, this dude has a reputation for doing some pretty daring stuff on stage, and one of his favorite things is smooching fans. Yup, you heard it right. He's not shy about bringing lucky fans up on stage, regardless of their gender, and locking lips with them right in front of the whole crowd. Talk about a wild concert experience. But wait, there's more. During one show, the man himself took things up a notch and started sucking on a woman's fingers. Yeah, you can imagine the uproar that caused online. People couldn't stop debating about it. However, it seemed like Matty had a change of heart in January 2023 when Taylor Swift attended one of his gigs. He straight up told the crowd, "I'm not kissing anybody in front of Taylor Swift. Have some respect. In front of the Queen, it's not happening." Healy told the crowd,
"I'm not kissing anybody in front of Taylor Swift. Have some respect. From the Queen, it's not happening."
Number 2. Eating raw meat. November 2022, Madison Square Garden. The rock star himself caused an absolute uproar by chowing down a raw steak while, wait for it, groping himself on stage. Yep, you heard me right. Shirtless and fearless, he got down on his knees and took big bites of that uncooked meat in between songs. And just when you thought it couldn't get any crazier, he had the audacity to say, "Hey, if you brought your dad, don't blame me for touching my... That's on you." Oh, Matty, what a wild ride you are. But this was not a one-time stunt. Nope. A few months later, at another show, he decided to do the exact same thing again. Number 3. Commentary on Kanye West's anti-Semitism. In the midst of the swirling controversy surrounding Kanye West's disturbing anti-Semitic comments, another bombshell dropped involving Matty Healy. Allegations flew that he had performed a Nazi salute during a live concert, right after a pointed mention of Kanye's name in the song "Love It If We Made It." The crowd was left in shock as Healy seemingly raised his arm in a salute that echoed the dark days of history. While some fans argued that it was a form of satire, a way of denouncing Nazis rather than supporting them, others vehemently criticized the singer for even making such a gesture. In the aftermath, Matty Healy remained silent on the matter, leaving the speculation and outrage to fester. However, he did express his condemnation of Kanye West's actions during an interview on The Adam Friedland Show in February 2023. Healy acknowledged that West might be grappling with personal struggles and mental health issues, but firmly stated that it should never be an excuse for engaging in anti-Semitism. He emphasized his affinity for pushing boundaries but firmly believed that Kanye had crossed a line. Number 4. Making fun of rapper Ice Spice. In a deeply troubling turn of events, Matty Healy found himself in the midst of a controversy surrounding racist remarks made by podcast hosts Adam Friedland and Nick Mullen, as he sat as a guest on their show. During the episode, as these hosts launched into a disturbing tirade, Healy appeared complicit, laughing along as they mimicked Chinese accents and made derogatory comments about rapper Ice Spice. The tone-deaf banter escalated further as they referred to her as an Inuit Spice Girl and a chubby Chinese lady. Shockingly, at one point, Healy even seemed to encourage the host to impersonate Japanese individuals working in concentration camps.
Ice Spice, you know who that is?
Nick doesn't know who it is.
She's like
one of the Spice Girls.
Yes, that's
she's
right.
like this rapper.
She's the rapper
that
from
has
the Spice
one-
Girls.
She's an Inuit Spice Girl. Just this chubby Chinese lady. Yeah, I rap music. Do they talk like that? Do Inuits talk like that?
They don't talk with a Chinese
They
accent.
talk like a more Hawaiian style.
Bungwa.
Yeah, more Hawaiian.
yeah.
Welcome to Hawaii.
Yeah. Locals only.
Locals only.
Coconut. Something.
Yeah, that's what Ice Spice is like.
The consequences were swift and severe. Many platforms, including Spotify, took down the offensive episode, prompting Healy to issue an apology to Ice Spice, the target of these deplorable comments. In a heartfelt moment during one of his concerts, he expressed remorse, stating, "I feel genuinely bad, and I'm truly sorry if I've caused offense. Ice Spice, I apologize. It's not that I'm upset that the jokes were misconstrued, it's because I never want Ice Spice to think I'm a dick. I genuinely love you. Ice Spice, I am deeply sorry."
It's not because I'm annoyed that me joking got misconstrued. It's because I don't want Ice Spice to think that I'm a dick. I love you, Ice Spice. I'm so sorry.
Number 5. Porn confession. So, during that messed up podcast episode we mentioned earlier, he spilled the beans about his porn preferences. Yup, you heard it right. Healy openly admitted to liking porn where black women are, well, let's just say, brutalized. In his own words, he recalled a super awkward moment when the host caught him in the act, watching some hardcore pornography on a site called Ghetto Gaggers.
27-inch OLED just got Ghetto Gaggers blaring 30 seconds after the hang. Just going, just hardcore pornography.
I heard that story.
Apparently, this site is notorious for its videos that shows the humiliation and brutal treatment of women of color. Can you believe it? Healy went on to describe his fashion choices during this unforgettable incident. Picture him there, dressed as a quintessential guy who is jacking off, complete with an untucked shirt. Classy, right? And to top it all off, the TV was blaring Ghetto Gaggers, with scenes of women being brutally mistreated. He did try to downplay it a bit, saying that he thought it was fine, and that he was not worried that watching for a mere 30 seconds might be offensive.
With all these rumors of Matty Healy and Taylor Swift possibly dating, here are why some Swifties are not too happy.
Alright, so I'm gonna post an article of what this Matty Healy likes to watch in his, spicy time. And, I'm a spicy worker, and this makes me sick. So, pause and read. Pause to read. And pause to read. I'm sorry. If Taylor Swift knows about this and doesn't care.
Number 6. Calling himself a messiah. Now, this dude has always been vocal about his skepticism towards religion. But brace yourself for this one. He actually referred himself as a messiah, not just once, but multiple times. Talk about an ego trip, am I right? In a cheeky 2016 interview with The Guardian, he made it crystal clear that he wasn't misquoted or misunderstood. Oh no, he fully embraced the idea that he should be worshipped like some kind of divine being. He boldly declared, "Yeah, there's a part of me that feels like the Messiah, not in a saving humanity way, but more like the world revolves around me. Well, Mr. Healy, aren't we just a bit full of ourselves?" Number 7. Dissing Taylor. Back in the day, when there were rumors swirling about them dating in 2014, Healy had a major case of defensiveness. He straight up dissed the idea of being with Swift, claiming that it would be emasculating. Ouch.
I'm not gonna lie, but Matthew, Matt, Matty, whatever you want to call him, gives me the biggest. With all these dating rumors between him and Taylor Swift, let us not forget what he said a few years back about Taylor. Back in 2016, there was also dating rumors between Matty and Taylor, and when Matty was asked about it, this is what he said. "If I had properly gone out with Taylor Swift, the first thing I would have thought was, fucking hell, I am not being Taylor Swift's boyfriend, fuck that." He also went on to say that's also a man thing, a demasculating, emasculating thing.
Healy seemed appalled at the mere thought of their relationship, brushing it off as if Swift didn't even make a dent in his life. In an interview with Q Magazine, he couldn't help but express his fascination with how the whole world seemed so darn interested in Taylor Swift. I guess he just didn't see what the fuss was all about. Mr. Healy, how the tables have turned. It looks like the joke's on you because later on, reports started swirling about the two being madly in love. Looks like Healy had a change of heart, huh? Let's just hope it's a change for a good reason and not something weird and nefarious. Swifties are not happy with Taylor's new beau and recently has taken to social media to express displeasure. One fan commented, "It's so disheartening to know you dedicated so much time, emotion, and money to someone who's aligning herself with a person like this." Another fan responded, "I feel so embarrassed and gross being her fan. Because of this, I'm not part of any of the groups he spoke about, besides being a woman. I can't imagine how fans like you and other marginalized groups must feel." How do you feel about all this? What's your take on these controversies? Do you think they impact your enjoyment of Healy's music? We'd love to hear your thoughts in the comment section below. Let's keep the conversation going. If you enjoyed this video and want to stay up to date with all the latest news and controversies in the music world, make sure to hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell. Don't miss out on any of the future content.